Hey, welcome back to the Garden Show. It's Crystal. Of course, I got my special guest tonight, Mr. Maddog, the king of footwork, Chicago footwork. We are about to get it cracking. And oh my God, I am so excited. I am super duper excited to announce Mr. I am super duper excited to announce Mr. Maddog to the Garden Show. Welcome, Maddog. Welcome to the Garden Show. Hey, how are you?
Good evening. How are you? I'm blessed and highly favored.
Wonderful. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You had
Dang.
me over there dancing the other day.
You did good. You did good in one day.
Well, thank you. I'm not really a
Well,
footworker,
you
but
could do like for like a month. You would be a demon.
oh, you say about a month, so I should maybe just keep on practicing.
Yeah, come with us on Tuesday nights at the Harold Washington Culture Center from 8 to 10.
Okay, from 8 to 10. I'm gonna come over and learn
Yeah.
me some footwork. And that's some good exercise, seriously.
Oh, it's crazy cardio. Yeah, it's gonna keep you in shape. I'll say that. Keep you feeling young.
Yes, and I
Keep your
definitely want to
legacy.
feel young. So, yes, let's get on into it. Let's get into it. So, listen, let me tell you all. Mr. Maddog sent me his resume. OMG. Okay. His resume is, I'm not going to say ridiculous. It is something else. I didn't even know you was into all those things. Like, you got a lot going on. Please, I am going to allow you to speak on the things that you have going on. You're not just only the king of Chicago footwork. You have a lot of things going on. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give you the flow.
Uh yeah, so for 19 years I worked for an organization called Kumba Link, where I was the program coordinator and artistic director, where I choreographed and created original work that was centered in social liberation through artistic expression. And so what that means is creating new work that's centered around um, addressing social and economical issues that happen in Black and Brown communities, not just in Chicago but across the world. And so by me doing that, I built a lot of relationships with multiple grassroots organizations. So when I came to Kumba Links, they gave me a new purpose, which was they wasn't looking for a footwork star. They was looking for someone that was going to take their skills and liberate a larger community. And so with that being said, it allowed me to have a very fun and amazing career, as well as being a member of the Chicago Footwork Kings. We got to go on Madonna tour, Chris Brown, Sean Kingston. We did America's Got Talent, America's Best Dance Crew. Um, uh, Anything that was like that pilot and put Chicago footwork on the map, going back from 2006 when we was on 106 in Park, uh, and My Block Chicago. Uh, we were the people that like was on the front lines that was creating those opportunities and getting that exposure for Chicago footwork as a culture, the music, and the community in which it lives in. So yeah, so I also do coach football, coach wrestling. Um, we got a program called Beat the Streets. We on 95th, 9513 South Dorchester, ages 6 to 18. It's free. And it's not just about like wrestling, it's about building community and having a positive representation of like what success could look like for you, and being around a group of I'll say young men. I feel like I'm still young. I'm 40.
Definitely still young. Come
but
on now.
but being around a group of successful young men who want to see and help other young people, and it's girls are allowed too. We got about 30 some girls, so like
Oh, cool.
y'all just come and join the program, and it's free. It's amazing, and it's really the main guy, the captain of the whole ship. His name is Jeremy Powell, old friend of mine. We go back. He used to dance too. I think he still can dance, but him and his cousins, we all went to school together, and so like we built this bond, and we want to give back to our community.
Okay. Yes. You all check Maddog out. Definitely. Because I remember you helped me out. You helped my daughter out get a job. You
Yeah.
helped my daughter get a job at the Chicago I forget the name of it, but oh my God, that was a blessing.
So what we did was in 2022, I started a program called Juke for Liberation, because I felt like if we want sustainability in order for the juke culture to live, it needs sustainability, it needs money, right? And I think the young people need money. Every time we driving on 87th Street, they be tagging, they be asking for money and things like that. So I was trying to figure out a way that we could give them some opportunity. We can give them some money, right, where they can tag less, and also give the dance group leadership some money. So each dance group got $4,000. We helped pay for their costumes and whatever else they needed to help with, and as well as allowed them to work. And so we had 255 youth total that summer, and we was able to keep 80 of those youth afterwards.
Wow.
And then the following year, we was able to keep 120. So they all got like 10 grand a year for 2 years.
Wow. Listen to that. I'm happy that you were able to get those children out the street. The one, I don't know if you're talking about the ones that be on the street dancing, of course, that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I'm talking about directly with them. I think a lot of people don't know that tagging, that those funds pay for their space. Like dance groups have a hard time keeping the space because it costs so much. When we're thinking about how does gentrification hurts the urban dance community, right? And so it hurts us a lot because the population dwindled, right? Because a lot of the juke communities were centered around Chicago housing projects. And so when you tear down the projects and you displace everybody, right? You put them in neighborhoods that they're not familiar with. You put them in schools that's not feasible, that where they're getting a healthy and safe education, and then they fighting all the time. And this is when gun violence go up, and this is what we call engineering conflict. It's when they engineer conflict in Black and brown communities, you see the crime rate go up, the gun violence go up, and so my question to myself was, how is this impacting the dance community and footwork specifically, right? Because when we used to march down King Drive, we ain't see Mariano's, we saw projects, and we saw a bunch of people. If you look at the attendance at the Bud now, it's not a whole lot of people there.
Different. I remember being a kid going to the Bub. Everyone was out there. These days, no one is not empty, but it's not like it used to be when we were children at all. I remember getting up at 4, 5 in the morning, going to take stuff outside, to sell things. My family selling things at the parade, and coming to see the dancers. That was the big thing,
Yeah.
For the summer, that was a big thing. You see everyone from school, people you ain't seen in so long, Oh yeah, that was a huge thing.
Yeah, and we was looking, so my goal was to not only try to bring people back out to the Bud, but also educate the young people about the space that they're marching down. You're marching down King Drive. Yes. What happened on King Drive? What happened to your people? Where they at now? If we go back 20 years ago, African Americans took up 58% of the population in Chicago. And so when you get rid of all those people, and now we at 31% of the population in Chicago, so that means everybody is losing money or they dying.
Yes. So I thank you for that. I'm going to tell you, I'm a mother, and I appreciate you. I appreciate all of your hard work and everything you have done throughout the years, years and years of Mad Dog. Who don't know Mad Dog? Okay, seriously, who don't know Mad Dog? It's so many people got in my inbox was like, I know him, he's so cool, and I'm just like, yes, get on, watch him on the show, come on, and it's great. I appreciate you. I just want to give you your flowers. Give you your flowers right now. Seriously.
I'll give you your flowers because when I saw your show, I was like, I want to be a part of what you're doing. I want to support it in any way I can. And I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk on the show. I like talking. So
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Seriously. Thank you so much for being on the Garden Show. It's such an honor for me. Like Mad Dog. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get this done right now. Let's get this
Let's get it
done.
busting.
What was that?
I said, let's get it busting. You know.
Yes, yes, yes. And you even taught me how to foot brake.
Yeah, we did a little irk and jerk. You
That
know,
was
irk it,
cool.
jerk it, pump it, work it.
I came home like, you know what? Let me try to practice this. I'm finna let me see what I got. I'm a
I
little
got this
stiff,
one
but
routine. You can see it in Lil Moo, the little dancer. She got that what a new little song. She little
uh-huh,
short.
uh-huh.
So if you look in the video, they doing like this routine.
Mm-hmm.
Her and like two guys. That routine is called Papa Kumba. I've been teaching that routine for 18 years. Um,
Wow.
yeah, and it's like it was something that I felt like it was the best way to teach young folks who didn't know how to footwork how to footwork.
Mm-hmm.
And it was and I'll break it down, and then I always do it to the song that you dance to, which is called
Yes.
river dance. So I
Uh-huh.
like to teach from house, then we go to like ghetto house, then we go to the juke tracks, and then we go to the more modern footwork
Okay.
tracks.
You definitely started me on the right track, the slow one, because I'm stiff. When it comes to footwork, and I'm a little stiff, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little stiff when it comes to footwork.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
really a
that's
dancer.
track is like 120 beats per minute, and
Mm-hmm.
footworkers normally footwork at 160 beats per minute or
Okay.
faster.
Yeah, I'm happy you didn't give me that one because I would have been making a fool of myself.
Now you come on Tuesdays, you would get it like that because like when you're performing on TV, this is what was a challenge for us when we started performing on TV and doing mainstream events. We couldn't dance off juke music
Okay.
because it wasn't cleared through like whatever you know whatever music stuff. I don't really know the music game, but it was never clear. So they'd give us songs.
Oh,
So we
really?
start, yeah. So we started dancing to like rock and roll. We'd dance to like Paramore, Linkin Park, um,
Wow.
which means we had to figure out how can we dance at 160 beats when this track maybe be like 110.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so what we had to start doing is dancing to the beat and the lyrics. And
Okay.
and then over time we was like, okay, this is a new wave. And one of my shorties, my little bro, Paul Zeddy, I would say he the best when it comes down to like dancing to like regular music and creating.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like the best. Him.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I look up to them like because they like way they on a different level. I just try to keep up.
Okay. Well, you got it. Seriously, I've been headed. I mean, been headed. Like, well, like
Since
I said, who don't know Mad Dog for real?
straight
And
up.
I definitely appreciate you. So yeah. So I was looking at your resume, and
Okay.
I saw that you are into the youth programs. As far as were you working over at Joliet
I,
at the
I was working at the Nancy B. Jefferson Juvenile Detention Center.
yes. Mm-hmm.
So that's on 1100 South Hamilton. That's right out west, like in the west, like near the West Loop. Um, and so what I had, I was a part of a project with the Chicago Community Trust that was called Arts Infusion. And Arts Infusion allowed local artists, to come into the detention center and offer art programming. So my program was a footwork social emotional learning program. So when we're thinking about dance and footwork specifically, when you see it, it look very aggressive, but what it really was really happening is that we're sharing a story, right? So footwork is centered in is footwork is a direct reaction to harsh living and violent living conditions, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
those living conditions motivate us, and this happened over like centuries, right? Like we always make us some type of movement, dance, music, right? So footwork is a similar type of thing. And so what I was doing was I do these like circles with these young men, and we'd talk, and after we talk, then we'll start doing movement based off how we was expressing ourselves or what we was feeling about a specific topic. So it wasn't just about them footworking. It's about you through this. Yeah, it was just No, it's cool. Yeah, it was just so that's what the program was. I was there for like 7.5 years, and and it was an amazing experience. I met a lot of young people up in there. I met Chief Keith there before he like blew up. Um, Another young man, he used to rap, but he wound up getting murdered though. He had a reckless son, but he was really talented. FBG Chemo was in there. He was in our program for a little while. He make that the heavy steppers song, steppers. And he actually right during the pandemic, we used to do this thing called Stumping Grounds with my guy Elgin and Elephant Rebellion, and he came on the virtual version of Stumping Grounds, and he performed this stuff. So it was really cool.
I bet you that was super cool. I'm sure you
Yeah.
have met a lot of super cool people.
Oh yeah. It's a really really long list, and a lot of the people that I have met, I meet a lot of grassroots people, organizers, elders. I work with SNCC History Project. If y'all don't know what that is SNCC is the Student Nonviolent Council Committee. They are the people, the young people in 1956 that started helping folks get voting rights in the South.
Okay.
And so basically, what I do really at the end of the day, I get with young people. I do a lot of research around a specific topic, whether it's history, civil rights, whatever, and then I create some really dope work with that. Well, I motivate the kids to make the work. Actually, they will make the poetry and the music and the dancing, and a lot of times whatever they making, I make some choreo to it, and then we have a big dope piece.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm sure they are just at all with you. Like just to have you in their presence, to have a strong black man in their presence like that, that's willing to help. And let me tell you, I watched that video that we did the other day, and you was not frustrated with me at all. You didn't show any frustration. Like you really was like, let's get it. And you meant it. Like it was just, let's learn this. And I appreciate that. But
Yeah,
yes, I'm sure the children appreciate it also.
yeah. I feel like it's no need to life too short to be getting upset, and then like
Yeah.
I think it once you see that you get it right, because a lot of times it's about you believing in somebody else,
Mhm.
believing and seeing something in somebody else that they don't see in themselves, and
Mhm.
so I take every opportunity as a learning opportunity. So like even though like you're not like a 24-hour dancer, I'm gonna learn something from you from this activity. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. So
Mhm.
like I learned a lot from it too, right? So like I have to be patient, have to slow down because I gotta
Mhm.
remember that you don't dance every day like me. Right. So it's like some things I gotta step back in because a lot of times I'm with young people who already can dance. So
Mhm.
it's not like they dance every day. So like it's not I can move like this versus when I'm having a beginner, I haven't worked with beginners that much. So it's a little different.
You did great. Seriously, you did great. I'm like, he wasn't even frustrated. I always tell people, just be calm, in any situation. If you calm in any situation, it's going to work out. Seriously. If you just be calm and just be patient, it's going to work out. You get all frustrated, nothing's going to happen. You're just going to be frustrated. You're just going to be mad, and it just won't work out. So definitely, I appreciate that. I saw that in you, and I definitely appreciate that. Yes. So yes, Mr. Mad Dog, is there anything else you would like to share with the people?
Uh well, beat the streets. I got a project coming out. It's a juke life you wouldn't understand. My goal is to have it. So it's gonna be two things. It's gonna be um an art gala,
Okay.
so a footwork art gallery space that will like host like parties and this play that I'm working on. Now the play will be a 21 and up play. Well, I'll say 18 and up, unless you got a parent, a guardian, or that will consent to it. But
Mhm.
it will be a footwork meets burlesque performance.
Oh, cool.
Um,
That sounds super cool.
Yeah, so the goal would be to well, what the story is going to be, it's going to be centered around five folks who lives intersect consistently, but they never see it until they all need each other at the
Okay.
end. And the movement will be in like a bar, but well, I'll tell you the time sync. The timeline will be the early 1960s, right before the housing projects are built.
Okay. Wow.
So I'm looking at the Cotton Club, the Chicago Cotton Club, and the 50-yard line will
Remember
be.
those?
I haven't decided which one I'm gonna pick, far as like locations, but the one I went to when I was younger, it had like a little stage, had a bar, and then it had a pole. One of them had like a pole, right?
Mhm.
And so I'm gonna recreate a stage, and it's gonna be a really dope thing where you're gonna have. So I got some girl dancers that can pole dance and stuff like that. So we're gonna do like footwork slash a little bit of everything.
Okay, that sounds
Like
dope. I can't wait.
remember Idlewild?
Huh? What you
Idlewild,
say?
the movie Idlewild.
Uh-huh. I do remember
It's
Idlewild.
gonna be something like Idlewild.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Idlewild wasn't if I can remember, who was that? Was that Andre Three? Am I saying it right?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Because I'm not really good with movies.
Boy.
Okay, I remember that movie. I do.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
that's
gonna
what.
be
So that's what
dope.
it's gonna be like that, but like centered around like footwork and telling the stories of like you know you got a lot of folks excited about the projects being built.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got a lot of folks that's like worried about the future of the projects
Mm-hmm.
immediately, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you because in a project building, it's 18. Some of them was like 18 to 14 to 18 floors, but
Mm-hmm.
it's 10 families on each floor,
Okay.
and the families may range anywhere average between 4 and 8 people.
Okay.
That's almost 100. That's over 100 people on one floor.
Oh, mm-hmm.
So you got thousands of people in one building. It's
Mm-hmm.
going to create chaos. It's going to create roaches, rats. It was designed to eventually be like that, and there was a lot of people that knew that was going to happen, and they was
Mm-hmm.
afraid for their children, for themselves, to be a part of that. So we're going to tell that story.
Okay. Yes, we need that story told.
Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. I'm hopefully I can come by and check it out. I would like to come and see what's going on over there.
Oh yeah. So the space will be on Cermak and right off Halsted.
Okay. Cool, cool. So everyone you all heard, be on a lookout. Definitely. And yes. So I am going to put Mad Dog's information down at the bottom here. You all can contact Mad Dog. It's all of his information. Is there anything else you would like to tell the audience, to tell our people?
Nah, I just say peace, love, and respect.
Yes, indeedy.
And continue to move with purpose and then love.
Yes, love. Yes, indeedy. And thank you so much, Mad Dog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. And I don't know if you accept flowers, but I wish I can just give you some flowers because you definitely.
You got some in your background. That's all I need.
Okay, okay. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time, for coming on the Garden Show, and we definitely appreciate you over this way. And
cool.
You have go ahead.
No, I was just saying, cool. I appreciate you.
No, well, thank you, and you have a good night, and thank you for coming on the Garden Show.
Period. Yeah, blessed night. Peace.
Peace out.